Welcome back. Christmas.
I got my coffee as well today. I'm taking
Yeah.
away coffee. Lexi was like, why are you taking your coffee? I was like, I have to. I haven't had my afternoon, and then it'll be too late and I won't get one.
I've got a small, I'm that old, it's a small
Yeah,
period
time slot.
that I need it, but I can't drink it past a certain time.
It is, because if it got past that time, I wouldn't be able to have one. I wouldn't go to sleep. So this is it, my takeaway coffee. And my Christmas jammies.
Yeah, so Christmas has been and gone.
It has.
And it has fully gone from my house because even though on the way back from the airport, Liam was like, so we take the tree and stuff down? And I was like, no. I was like, not at least till the 1st. I'm not that bothered about keeping it till after Three Kings and stuff, but at least like get Christmas out the way in December. And Liam and Kason was like, yeah, the 1st. Well, then I had a day yesterday and I was like, take it down, take it all down.
Christmas is over.
Christmas is over. So yeah, I was in the right mood yesterday. So yeah, I took it all down. So
You did. I literally walked in, I was like, oh my God. Literally, it's over.
Yeah, just waiting for my Amazon delivery to come with a new tree bag.
Oh,
because we ditched the box, so we need a bag for it. And then it will be out the house.
And then it's gone.
Yeah, it is. I must admit, that is a lovely feeling.
It is a nice feeling.
Especially when like the whole place is a mess. There's loads of extra toys. None of them have houses yet, to be able to be put away. There's stuff like just around. The kids are at home, so there's no point tidying things away completely. So the house is just a mess.
Everywhere.
And
that's what we were just saying.
Being able to get
everywhere. My car.
So it was nice to just clear, because our tree's massive.
Yeah. And it does make it feel cleaner. Just by taking it, you haven't even cleaned.
There's a whole big space now where the tree
lovely,
was.
I have to say.
And it just feels tidier to not have all these little bits and bobs around. So
I won't do mine yet,
nice.
but I am excited to do it when I do it, because it does.
It is a nice
It does
feeling.
make me feel like I've cleaned when I haven't.
And it has, like, we had a lovely time in England, but coming back, and that's probably why I had a day yesterday. I was just in a mood. I was working. I just was feeling all the stuff of at work that I need to get done. Looking around every room of the house, like I need to sort that. I need to declutter this. I need to organise that. I need to bin these things. I need to buy that.
And
then I was like, so like work and then home. And then obviously we don't know for sure if Liam's having knee surgery on the 2nd of January. He's either having that or it's pre-op stuff. So I don't even know if that's happening. So trying to get like, just having that pressure of the deadline of I want the house to be as tidy and on top of all the washing and just all the stuff,
just a bit of more
and everything put away as possible by the 1st, so that when I am riding solo,
and then he ain't gonna have his anything until like 2 weeks later, and in that 2 weeks everything would have messed up.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm nowhere near getting any of that done. Kayson's room's just, with all the stuff we've come back from England with, and like until I show him how to put things away. He's very good at cleaning his room, and every one of his toys has a thing, and he is quite organised like that. But I have to create that first. And obviously he's got loads of new stuff.
Of course, exactly.
So once I go, right, this now goes there, he'll be on it.
We still have our piles really in the living room. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, I think I don't want to be that mum that like everything's out the way and like constantly they're having to get what they want out. Like in the rest of the year, it's fine. But like for Christmas while they're at home,
and we're off, and it's more or less off anyway.
I want them to have like stuff around, and well,
that's what it's about. It's kind of, well, I think that's what it's about. I feel like although some of us have to work, choose to work, whatever the choice is, or even if we don't, I feel like that in-between stage is it's the in-between stage. It's, do we get dressed or not? Are we still having chocolate for breakfast or not? Are we still having cold sandwiches? Like, like that sort of, what day is it? What date is it? Where are we? Oh my God,
do we
it's
need
Sunday.
a routine?
No, it's not. It's Thursday. It's a little bit like that. And I think that as much as especially as a parent can be so, because then like, you've got, I feel like we go from that, and then all of a sudden, right, New Year, carry on. New Year, fucking hell, I was in my pyjamas for 2 weeks. Give me a break.
Now I'm this brand new, better version of myself who gets up at 6 o'clock and drinks water. And
Happy New Year. Just chill out on me a bit.
I think that's what it was. I was thinking of all the things that I want to do next year, and just all the jobs and the tasks, and no time to do it, and I feel whinging and being ill, and it's like,
everything. And then what you do, you layer yourself. You layer yourself with more stuff. That's what when you're in that mode.
And then I just paralysed myself because I was in such a mood I couldn't even do anything. So then I just wasted a day, like yesterday evening after work, like not even doing a couple of the jobs to get started because I was in a mood.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I was a bit like that. I had a good day.
It's funny, we're quite in sync actually. We have bad days when we're not even talking to each other.
You was like, it's fine, I'm really pissed. I was
because we were going to record yesterday, and you were like, I've been rushing around all day, and I really just could do with not recording today. And I was like, good, because I'm in a mood, and I don't think I'd want to talk anyway.
And then I've just had a cry, so it really helped.
I had a cry after.
But nothing was happening. I think I was
exactly
just making myself more, and then it just kind of was like, right, let's just be. That's what's so lovely with this. You know that. Look, do you know what? It's not a good day. Let's just do it another day. You know, it was. And then I had the cry, and again I couldn't tell you why. It was just a lot of stuff going on in my mind.
Just feeling a bit overwhelmed.
Yeah,
and then that creates that pit in your stomach where it's a bit of anxiety.
No one in my house knew to cry actually, so I'm probably going to go. You cried yesterday. Yes, I went outside, had a little cry, came back in. Okay,
love that. People aren't even aware.
No one. They'd probably see if they looked on my cameras, but no one would know because it just didn't need that. Yeah. Well, nothing needs that. But you know what I mean? It just was a bit, and then everyone would have been like, what's the matter? What's the matter? I'm like, I'm actually fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was obviously just that release.
Yeah.
You know? I'm probably due on as well. So
I actually went into my phone and was like, am I due on?
There you go.
Because I really felt
I don't have a phone to tell me that, but I'm just my body.
Mine don't really affect me that much. Yeah. Like, when people are like, I'm due on, like, nah, and it's like, you know, like you're another person kind of thing. I don't really get like that, but I obviously have moments. So I did check and I was like, I'm feeling like this and I'm not quite sure why.
There you go.
And no, I'm not sure.
No, nowhere near. Nowhere near.
Just my to-do list was just too long.
But it's just, we're human. Yeah. You know, we're not robots.
Yeah. So, and I think, like you say, because I knew we were recording today and we're right in the middle of the studio's nearly done. Thanks, Liam. Yeah. So the flooring's down, so I wanted to start like moving things around, but I couldn't because I knew we were recording today and I wasn't quite ready for us to record in there. So like after this, I'll be able to move this stuff out, move Hayden in a little bit, start clearing like some of the toys from the living room into Hayden's room.
That's a huge shift.
Just a little bit of organising in the next step. But it's a big.
That is a big shift.
It's going to be,
and that's going to be a nice feeling when it's done as well for you.
Yeah.
But for all of
you. Just to be a bit more organised.
Everyone's
also,
got their own space.
Yeah, Hayden to be in his room because it is quite annoying. Like, you know, like if Liam's quite good, like if I want to watch something on TV, I'll watch, you know, what I want on the TV. But like sometimes I like to watch TV in bed. Yeah. And I haven't done that for like a year and a half because he's in the bed. So yeah, it'd be nice to get him out just so that
you wouldn't want to risk turning it on to wake
definitely not. No chance. Definitely not. So yeah, it would be nice just to do, or like if I don't shower before he goes to bed, I can't shower. Yeah, Liam goes in there and showers, but I'm like, I don't want to make noise and stuff. So sometimes, Liam half showers in the other bathroom, and sometimes he'll just go into ours.
Yeah.
But you know, when all your stuff's in there,
I know it's your space, and then it is.
And if I don't do like my skincare stuff, which I'm not very good at, but like I've got a few new bits in the airport, so it's like, you know, like when you want to do it and it's like the baby's in there and I don't want to make noise and turn lights on.
He's at an age, I feel, anyway, if the studio wasn't in here, you would have put him in here anyway,
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Kason was in his own room for 4 months.
It's these that are pushing him.
Sorry not had a bedroom for
I know
for a while,
but it'll be worth it. That'll be absolutely, once, like you say, once we're done, you can and it just makes you feel better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It definitely makes you
feel
better.
And I even, not me, Liam even moved all my stuff out of my old office into there. So I've now got my desk and stuff in that room.
That's it.
So, so I've even got like a new area to work in the new year.
Exciting. Have we named it yet?
The shed?
Still the shed.
I keep calling it the shed and everyone's like, that's not so much nicer than a shed.
It's definitely not a shed.
But I don't know, I think, even Liam said, I think it's the shed.
It's going to have to be the shed, isn't it?
The shed,
the shed. So people think it's a shed.
Literally.
And then when they come up to it, like, the shed?
Yeah, wow.
Because it is lovely. But so you went to England for Christmas?
Yes. So we went to England on the 19th.
But not to your hometown or anything like that?
No, we didn't actually go. So my mum and dad moved back in the summer, but they've moved probably about an hour and a half from where we used to live in Portsmouth. So they've got their own place. So yeah, we went and stayed with them. So yeah, I didn't get to catch up with any like friends or anything like that when we were back because we just weren't in the area. And it was probably one of the only times we've never bothered to hire a car. We normally do. But my mum's got a car. She had car seats, so it was like, it just made sense.
And it's Christmas. It's different.
It's the whole point is to go see mum and dad who don't live in Spain anymore and spend quality time with them.
Exactly.
So yeah, we went back on the 19th, which was nice. Oh my God, Ada.
Again.
God, he's going to watch back at the, like, he'll be like, God, all you did is moan about me for a year and a half. My God, he was on one. So obviously anyone that flies with small kids, like, you know, you go into it with a little bit of anxiety of how's this going to go. You just don't know. Kaysen was an amazing traveller.
Yeah.
We took him on flights since he was little. So we took Hayden on flights since he was little, but it's made no bloody difference. So Kaysen was a smooth traveller.
You compare Hayden and Kaysen, they're very, very
completely different personalities. So anyway, I'm worried about the flight. Flight was fine. He stole Liam's ham sandwich and then slept. So the flight was absolutely fine. What was a nightmare was in the airport. So we got there, going through security, all of that fine. We went through to the English bit, and he was playing with like the little arcade park bit. And then he just, I don't know if he was overstimulated or what, he just could not be consoled. No matter what I gave him, what I tried to distract him with, he just was screaming, crying. And to be fair, the last couple of weeks he's now doing that. I think it's his new tantrum phase. So I think we've just got terrible twos a bit early. God. But like, you don't even know
what's wrong with you.
What's wrong with you? Like, what do you want? And I'll give it to you. You're going to have whatever you want.
Anything.
But no, he just couldn't be like consoled. He just was like screaming, crying and whatever. And then, to be fair, before that happened, so maybe this triggered it, we're walking towards the passport control and he's running and he's ran too fast and he's hit the floor. But he kind of hit and span. So I didn't think he hurt himself that bad. But anyway, I looked. He had an egg on his eyebrow, like a lump, like a golf ball lump on his eyebrow. Oh. Purple immediately.
But he didn't cry on that?
Yeah, he cried.
Oh, he cried?
He cried, but not
like that cry.
No, that's a different cry. This was like, he cried because he hurt himself, but then, you know, picked him up, whatever. But, I mean, it was so close to splitting. It was so lucky it didn't, because this was on the way through. Yeah. But no, this other cry was like a screaming, angry, like, I'm had enough kind of cry. So anyway, he did that for about an hour and then we got on the flight and luckily he stopped, stole Liam's ham sandwich and went to sleep. But then soon after we got there, he got really ill. So we got there on the 19th, the 20th. My brother and his partner come up, which was nice because they in like emergency services, so they're not very good at getting like days off and stuff. So they were working over Christmas. So they came up the day after, which was nice.
Well done, you two. Well done.
Yeah, thanks
Shout
for your
out.
service.
Yeah, well
done. So yeah, that was nice. We spent the day with them, and then the next day, me and Liam left the boys with my mum and dad, and we went to London.
Yes.
So we got an early train. Yeah, it was essentially 2 days because we went in the morning and we come back in the evening the next day. So Liam had booked us tickets to a comedy show, which was really good. So we went up early, you know, mooched around London, met up with some friends of mine. So a girl that I went to college with, met up with her and her partner that we met at a friend's wedding the year before. So that was really nice. We caught up with them and then we mooched about, went to the comedy show and then mooched about the shops and then come back the next day. The whole time this is happening, hi, boys all right? Yeah, boys fine. Boys fine. Get back.
Of course.
And Hayden's
They're
really...
in A&E. I'm joking.
Hayden's really not well. He's slept basically for 24 hours in and out of basically consciousness with a serious temperature that we nearly actually took him to hospital because we were worried about his breathing. So I was like, oh my God. But yeah, by the time we'd got back, he'd had like the worst of it, like the 24 hours of...
But that's the best of your mum, can I just say?
Yeah.
Seriously, because she knows what she's doing. It would have made no difference you coming back, really. Yeah. You're not going to make him better because you're there.
No.
She knows how, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless she was that worried that, look, I think you need to be here because I am going to take him to a doctor. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's so lovely.
No, it is nice because, like I say, we would have obviously just stopped and come straight back. So it would have took, I mean... It was a 2.5 hour train even to get to London.
It wouldn't have changed.
So it would have taken me probably 3-4 hours to even get back straight away. And like you say, there's nothing you can do for them. and he's more than happy with her.
And I know when you said, "Oh, you should have said," like, "Oh, I should have said it," but actually, like you say, if you'd said it, I would have gone. I would have left.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
come
mean.
home.
It would have been. I would have either left, or I would have been constantly thinking about it
and not enjoyed it anyway.
Yeah,
so,
I'm glad she didn't
Points
tell
for Nanny.
me.
Well
yeah,
done, yeah.
But she did say she was like saying to my dad, woke him up in the night, like I think actually like we need to think. But anyway, no, he was all right. When we got back, he was over like the worst of it, the temperature stuff, like the medicine brought it down and stuff. And he was just really tired and just, like I say, just not very happy.
That's bad enough as it is having a sick baby at home.
Yeah.
But when you're away travelling,
I think that
at Christmas,
yeah,
you know, it's just like,
he didn't want to open any presents.
No, I can imagine.
He just didn't want to get put down. No. He was whinging a lot.
Yeah.
Because he just couldn't. He just was not very well, and he just didn't know what he wanted.
But that flu-like thing has been going round now for a while.
Well, everyone says
I know Mason's had it. Mason had it. Before that, my mum had it. Before that, my brother had it. Before that, my niece had it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, that's just my lot.
And people are saying like, oh, it's wiped me out.
I've
for like
had
a week,
patients having to change. Yeah. Like cancel it, rebook a week later, I'm still ill. I need to, do you know what I mean?
But as we were leaving, my mum got it.
Oh, no.
And then she was like, oh, poor thing. Like, this is horrible. Yeah. So, yeah.
Like, I've never known Mason to be wiped out. Like he had a whole week in bed.
Yeah. Well, before we left, we had the sickness bug. Liam thinks he had the flu-y bit as well.
Just not as
bad. Two days in bed, like, couldn't function.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't great because he was like that basically the entire time. But it was nice because, like I say, we got to see everyone, and then we got back from London, and then
in actual fact, it was actually probably nice that, I know it sounds pretty bad, he was with your mum then when he was ill, because you just got more hands, I suppose.
We were literally like just,
you know what I mean? Whereas between you and Liam, you probably would have, do you know what I mean, on your own here over, you know what I mean? You know,
it was, and then like I would sleep with him in the bed, and Liam slept on the sofa, just so that like we were tag teaming, and we had no plans, which was nice. We had a couple plans, but most of it we didn't have plans, so. Yeah, like sometimes I did go down and I watched a film and he napped on me. So we had a lot of cuddle naps, which was good.
So sorry, I did interrupt you there.
And then my sister, obviously, Rick's already living down the road, so she was there. Sean come on the 23rd, I think it was. So Christmas Eve, we saw one set of grandparents, and my mum booked us a little train from their little town, which had the proper old school carriages, you know.
Oh wow!
You know, like a Harry Potter, like when they go to school. Yeah. It was literally like that, and then Santa came with the elves and gave them a little gift and a little candy cane and stuff.
That.
So that was really
because
cute.
I used to have that in England,
not
on a carriage train.
Yeah,
it was on a. I don't know what it was on actually. It's probably on like a car actually, or a tractor. I don't even know. But it was a Santa that would. I think that it still happens. It goes around every like cul-de-sac or whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? And then everyone comes out and he's on his sleigh and it's all lit up.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean?
So this was, we went to like the little town.
The station.
We got onto the train and we went on the train for, I don't know,
like a local Polar Express.
Yeah, it was literally like a really old school train that I don't think it's a train for day-to-day use. I think they must just use it for these kind of things. I was going to say a quote
then from Peppa Pig, but you probably don't know. Have you not seen the train one from Peppa Pig when it says something like, it's not a toy
It's a locomotive. Yeah, I do know what you're on about.
I can't believe I remember that. That was years ago.
I don't know how you remembered that. I remembered that from Kaysen, and that's quite impressive. So we did that, which was really nice. And then Christmas Day, my mum actually hired the local village hall.
Yes, I remember you saying this.
Literally 2 minutes up the road from her is in this proper like Emmerdale kind of town. So it's this village hall that looked like, you know, like the sports hall of your school.
Yeah,
it was that, but with like a kitchen next to it, which was nice because other grandparents come up. My auntie come up with her boys, so there was a good number of us, which was nice. The kids just ran around, put music on. Mum cooked most of it before we went, so it was nice. We were there for a good couple of hours, which was a really good idea. Rather than squishing everyone into like someone's house. Yeah. Like
you're in a nice space, you've got your kitchen, you're all together, the kids haven't got to be, like, don't do this, don't do that, don't shout, don't run, don't, like that sort of feeling.
Exactly. Especially with like the kids, you just want them to have fun. So that was good. And then Boxing Day we came home.
Nice.
And then we did like a little Christmas kind of opening presents round Liam's mum and dad's.
Yeah.
With Chantel and the girls, so that was nice. So they had an extra couple of presents. So to be fair, Kaysen had presents pretty much every day for a week.
Oh wow!
Because it was with
Everyone
Connor and
that's come
Chris.
in.
Then it was the day we got there, my mum gave him loads of bits because she'd bought them quite a lot of clothes.
Yeah,
which was handy because then I didn't actually have to pack and bring anything with me. So she let them open them all on the same day. So all his K-pop stuff from his favourite movie, and then then with Connor and Chris, then she gave him another one. Then pretty much every day.
Literally every day.
So it was
good.
Happy.
Good apart from illnesses.
Apart from Hayden being ill, it was,
and it's hard work.
Lovely.
It's just, I think without an illness, a baby's not a baby, but you know what I mean. A child of that age is hard work. Yeah. Anyway, do you know what I mean? Just but well done. Well done for getting through it. Do you know? I was just thinking about it then. So Where was we? I'm trying to think.
Well, we kicked it off with Christmas party at yours.
We did. We had our Christmas party that we have every year as well, don't we? And the kids do a secret Santa between themselves. Yeah. Which they love. They really do love doing it. So that was nice. Everyone bought something. I think we mentioned it last time as well.
Because we talked about
George's
that's what I
was thinking then. I'm sure we have mentioned this.
Yeah.
Because George's cheese, I don't want to get the wrong thing, but the cheese thing, which was brilliant. So that was great. That definitely kicked it off. And then what else did we have?
You still had to do you said you were going to take Lexi to get all her bits because your family do explain
between us, between the five of us, we're saying that we say the five of us, the three children, because obviously we get them presents, so the three children to the four, how to explain it? So say Lexi has to get €5 present for me, Mitch, Morgan and Mason. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
So and each kid has to buy 4 gifts for the rest of the family. Yeah.
And €5, nothing more, which I know they definitely spent more because I know what Lexi got me was more than €5. Not much more, obviously, but it's just the point of you haven't got to spend a lot of money. Please don't spend a lot of money. Yeah. And what's even more cute now is obviously that they're earning their own money in different ways, so that I would give them the money, especially Lexi, obviously not Mason, to Lexi and Morgan because just they're young,
kids,
but no, it's Morgan's the one. No, I've got my money. Every year I've got my money, so he won't he won't let me give him any money. Bless him.
Chloe bought me a present this year actually. Yeah, she went and spent her money. She got me a little set with like shower gel and a bath bomb.
But it's just the thought, you know, of that.
Gift. Yeah,
they're going round.
But they spent their own money.
Exactly, but they're going round and thinking, and that's what's nice because you can go and buy anything for an amount of a lot or little, you know what I mean? Yeah. But when you get these gifts and you just think, wow, that's really me, and you really thought about it. It's lovely. And it hasn't cost the world.
Yeah. No, that is a really good kind of skill to instill in kids, is that thoughtfulness.
Yeah. So, and sometimes things you have to invest in things or whatever, whether it's shoes or clothing or jewellery or whatever that is. Yeah. But it's not always, it doesn't, you know, it's not the be all and end all of everything. So, but I also like the process of that. So obviously, like you say, we have a day when I'll take Lexi, and obviously if she gets something for me, I can't look if she gets something for me, or then she'll have to go with Mitch. And then Mitch will take Morgan, for example. Or actually, to be fair, the way we planned it was that Mitch was going to take Morgan, but just because no plan goes to plan, we all ended up going for the boulevard and just kind of splitting up.
That's probably the better way to do it.
Yeah, obviously Lexi went with Mason, and then it ended up me and Mitch being together and all the 3 kids being together. So, and then we actually met at the end and obviously came home. So I do like that process as well. Yeah. And then between the family, my in-laws, obviously. Yeah. Is that we do €7 presents between us all.
But that's the secret Santa, isn't it?
No.
Oh, so you still have to get
everyone. Only €7. The maximum is €7. £6.
But is it from your family?
No. So I have to get Mitch, not the kids. Forget the kids. It's only adults only.
Oh right, okay.
Adults only, which is why Uncle Jack said that Mason has to be in it from next year.
Okay.
You are an adult. You are in the €7 present. So I have to get
everyone,
Mitch, my father-in-law, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, €7 present.
Yeah,
and then the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is, I love it. I absolutely love it. Because we used to do the thing of just one person. So I would have one, like you say, one person for €6 and €20.
Yeah.
But it's just better like this. It's just better getting everyone a little something.
Yeah.
Like I got brilliant things. Like we all got brilliant things.
Yeah. But like you say, it's the thoughtful, because it's what people think of you. It's that. Cheap.
So I get things like socks, pens and books, because I love a list.
Yeah.
I think I've got 3 versions of, I've got a clip one that goes on the fridge, I've got one that's a to-do list, I've got a proper book with it, like, it's just how they know you, you know?
Yeah.
I've got hand warmers, I've got fluffy socks, you know, just things, obviously, how they know you. I got, what else did I get? Oh, I got my phone thing, got something on my phone. Just literally little bits and bobs like that. And we do that every year.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Literally, we are like, right, kids, you're done, because that day is the day that, like you say, when the grandparents come over and the auntie and uncle's there, the kids get their presents from them, and the same we give our nieces and nephews.
And you do that on
presents.
Boxing Day.
And we do that on Boxing Day, because Christmas Day for us is just the 5 of us. That's it. We'll get up. Mine were up at 6 o'clock. I know.
Oh, mine slept until 8.
I could not believe it. And then I don't want to be miserable then, obviously, because it's Christmas.
You're not used to a 6 o'clock anymore. I'd spent 5 days getting the boys to bed later. I
didn't even think about it. But yeah, they were up. Love them, because obviously it's all about that. But yeah.
That's it.
We'd had a full English breakfast by 8 o'clock. Mitch wanted to put our dinner out at 2. Like, you know what I mean? So it's nice. We just get up. We obviously open the presents, have a chill morning. We have a full English breakfast. And then we have like our starters for lunch.
Yeah.
We have, like me and Mitch have... broccoli and still and soup. That's our soup every year.
And you make that?
Mitch makes that.
From scratch?
From scratch.
Wow.
Well, he doesn't grow the broccoli, but yeah, he makes
of course. Yeah.
And I make pate from scratch.
Jesus!
I know.
Look at these. You need to pass on some of these recipes.
He's a chef. So
that's true. Yeah, something should have rubbed off.
Well, actually, I'll tell her. My mum told Mitch about the broccoli and still, because that's what I've grew up with from my mum.
Yeah.
And then my brother-in-law taught me how to make the pate.
Yeah.
And so we have that for starters, and the kids won't have that soup. They'll have a tomato soup if they want it. If not, they'll just have pate. And then we'll have our dinner, obviously earlier dinner, really, to be honest. And we'll have the full Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
All that. And Mitch is the cook for everything, by the way, of this. I don't go anywhere near
That's
that
impressive.
kitchen. Yeah, nowhere near that kitchen. I'm the maker, the player, you know, the games maker, the builder, that sort of thing on Christmas Day. And then we would, obviously, you know what it's like Christmas Day, playing all your games,
getting
you're
all your
setting
toys
everything
out,
up. That's it. And Mitch is also the one there with the bag. He's the mom with the bag.
Yeah.
In
Straight
the bag,
after.
In the bag. And then we'll go for a walk. But this Christmas Day here was absolutely...
it was raining, wasn't it?
It was so, like, torrential. It just didn't stop. It didn't give up just for a minute. You know, like, oh, come on, let's go. And it was... bit unfortunate, because obviously Matt Morgan got a new bike, you know, like all these things that they wanted to try out and go outside, and there just was no giving it, you know, to actually go, come on, let's go out. So usually we'd go for a walk, but we couldn't really do that this year. And then we have obviously our desserts, carry on playing games, and then when the kids are in bed, me and Mitch have a cheese board. And I make a chutney as well every year, an onion chutney.
Oh my God.
It's the only time I ever really cook stuff properly is Christmas.
Yeah, but you go all out.
Yeah, I do. Because then it lasts, that sort of stuff as well, you know? So yeah, and then you know what it's like. So then we have our Boxing Day. So 25th, nice and chilled, the 5 of us, lovely.
Yeah.
26th, dun, dun, dun. Everyone turns out, no, it's honestly, it is brilliant.
Loud, chaotic, but in the best way.
How it should be. We're just... like say, eating all loads of different
Does
bits
your mum and dad
bobs.
go as well?
My mum and dad don't go. They came one year, I think. They've been there for Christmas Day one year, and they've been there for Boxing Day one year. And I think in the end they said it was lovely, but it was a bit much. You got to think, mine are the youngest. Well, no, they're not, because my brother's had more kids. But, you know, like, they've got so many. They've done so many, you know, like with the bar and all that. I get it. It's a lot. Yeah. You know? So actually, we've changed it with my mum and dad, to we don't really eat Christmas dinner with them. Nothing like that. Not this year. The year before, we had an Indian. This year we went for a Chinese.
Okay.
You know, like, so we don't
just go out for a meal.
Yeah, we just go for something to eat. Nothing like Christmassy, you know, but just to be together.
You've got your day where you're
and my mum and dad always give I'm going to say they give them to me, but it's probably not for me. It's obviously for the kids. They always give a box of Celebrations and a box of these Victoria biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's so weird, isn't it? Because it's not a lot. It's not like, oh, some big extravagant present. And I think they started it because of just, in the end, how many children we were all having. It was just like loads too. I can't afford it, which I completely understand.
Yeah.
And it's so weird because if they didn't give us that present of box of chocolates or biscuits, I'd be like, where's my biscuits?
I rely on you.
I want your biscuits, you know? So it is. It's all lovely. It's all like, you know, it's a little bit like for me, I give my kids they can choose one present to open on Christmas Eve.
They choose it?
Like from under the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get to
see. We were allowed to do a present on Christmas Eve, and you always got excited, but it was always pajamas. So it was before we kind of had the Christmas Eve boxes.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't do Christmas Eve boxes. They are always pajamas, Bill.
Oh right, yeah, but you said they pick it.
Yeah, they do, because nothing else is under the tree that's with their name on it.
Okay.
Everyone else's is like, oh, my 7-year presents and all that.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But
I
only
thought, like,
their
they could
name,
pick whatever present they wanted.
Only their name is on one present. You know, actually, this year it was on 2 because I got pajamas and I got slipper socks. So they were well baffled at first. Yeah. But I did it the year before and I didn't get them pajamas, and their faces were like, oh, did we get pajamas? Well, you dig me out when I get you pajamas, and yet when I don't get you pajamas.
That's it. It's one of those things as kids you so just
like,
moan about, but you actually love
I'm like, is it though? Yeah. Is it? And then they but they love it. They absolutely love it. And then I have to get my photo of the 3 of them still every year in front of the tree, obviously with their pajamas that they open, whatever it is, what they open under the tree. They make cookies, Santa cookies, to leave for Father Christmas. That's another Uncle Jack's recipe.
Yeah.
And carrot, milk, and then off to bed.
Nice.
So that's our same thing every year, really, and I absolutely love it. I really do.
So it was different for us this year because obviously we went back, but for years previously we would do Christmas Eve at my mum and dad's, and then Christmas Day, like morning, we'd be at home, and then we'd go over to Lynn's mum's and that. But yeah, because we weren't here, they all actually went for an Indian Christmas Day.
There you go.
Yeah. So no, it's nice.
I get it as well, you know, because I'm not a big roast eater anyway, and neither is Mason, so that's out of our family, do you know what I mean? It's quite a difficult, it's like, oh, we're really excited for it. Don't get me wrong, I think because I haven't had one all year, I really enjoyed
I really enjoyed mine actually, really, and obviously they done extras, so it wasn't a typical roast dinner. Like my mum had done Liam had brought some lamb cutlets.
Of course he did,
yeah. Well, my mum thought she bought him lamb, and she got it out a couple of days before. She went, oh, this is beef. So Liam bought some lamb cutlets. Then she had beef, and then she had, I don't even know if it was chicken or turkey, actually. And then a gammon, maybe.
So we did,
all of
we
those.
Used to do, but this when the kids were younger, so I don't know why we get less now. But anyway, we used to do that. We used to get
all of it.
All of the meat you could think of. I had to get turkey, I had beef, I had pork, I had ham, I had everything. And then me and Mitch were like, we don't even eat it. Yeah. So now we get chicken because everyone likes chicken.
Yeah.
And we get ham.
Yeah.
Because Mitch absolutely.
Well, there was like, I think 12 of us or maybe 15 of us.
Yeah, of course.
So there was a few, but then like the broccoli and cauliflower cheese, which isn't a normal every kind of
well, they're
dinner.
your Christmas extras, aren't they, I think?
Yeah. Sprout.
Unless you're my mum.
With bacon.
Yeah. Have you tried them?
Only this time.
Are they nice?
I don't like Brussels sprouts, but sprouts covered in like bacon. Yeah. That was good.
See, I say I don't like them. I've never tried them. I'm being a child. I don't like them. Have you tried them? No, I don't like it. Yeah, but you know when you look at something and think, I really think I want to like them because they look nice.
Yeah.
But you know when people, it's the reaction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sprout.
Yeah, no, there's loads of other bits. I tried most of it.
Pigs in blankets is the one on Christmas Day. Do you know
we had them?
What?
That's
so much Christmas. Yeah, that's true.
Much other stuff, yeah. But no, it was nice, and like I say, even before we left, we did the Christmas party, and then my nan and granddad came round and give the boys presents and stuff. So yeah, it's been very much family, and
that's how I feel Christmas should be.
Yeah.
But
and we actually bought loads of less presents this year. So obviously Santa does his thing.
Yeah.
But whereas I would normally get loads extra for the boys as well, because we were travelling, I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, my mum went to town.
Yeah, but like you say, it reins you in a bit off.
Yeah, exactly. I said to my mum, I'm like, you're so lucky that we haven't all had kids at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you'd be broke.
Exactly.
So she went to town with the boys. We ended up just about being able to get everything back with us.
Yeah.
But no, it was lovely. And like I say, Casey's at a really good age where he's really excited about certain things, and then when he gets it,
and appreciative
like, oh my God.
as well, isn't it? It's that.
Yeah.
It's that. And I'm so just a question, only because I see this on a video with Christmas. It was like a video when something like when you visit your partner's family, and they all open their presents at the same time, and it was like this. I can't explain what it is, but it's like a video, and it's someone basically sitting there in this house full of people, and they're all opening presents at the same time, and he's just a bit like, like it's all
yeah.
So I would probably be like that. That's why I'm saying it. Because whether it's the 5 of us at home, or whether it's when everybody's there, everyone, even when we do our 7 years, we did do all together, didn't we? No, our 7 year, our Secret Santa with the kids, or did we go round?
No, we went round one at a time.
So I go, even the 5 of us on the Boxing Day and everything. We like to go round and really take the time to.
Yeah, otherwise it's over too quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think when I was a kid, we all opened all our presents all at the same time.
Well, there's only 2 of us, so I think we could just go like that, to be honest. But but your mum's just open it all.
Yeah. No, I think, as kids, we opened everything. And also, as kids, the presents under the tree grew and grew and grew and grew leading up to Christmas, so we could see the boxes and stuff, and it was like, that's got my name on it. So that's very different to like Liam, because there's nothing under the tree until Christmas morning.
Right. I do like that. The
suspense your name. And
seeing your name on a present.
Yeah, like, oh, that's a big one.
That's for me, that is. So
exactly.
we do it all between us. So obviously they come in, I just see my name on that one.
Yeah.
Or I'd go to my sister and I was like, don't look at that one. That one's yours. Or, that sort of thing.
So as a kid, we would definitely open it all at the same time. And obviously we've only had Kaysen. Yeah. So he's generally opened it. But yeah, and even the Christmas just gone, Hayden wasn't really that fussed.
No,
so it's only really Kaysen that had presents. We decided as adults we weren't doing it this year. But I think at least in the future years we'll do like a Secret Santa at least.
Yeah, and do it one by one.
Because a lot of us, especially like me and Rick, we love buying presents. Yeah. I don't think probably Sean and Connor that bothered, but me and Rick love buying people presents. So I would like to.
Yeah.
And
you're like my sister.
I am normally the one who buys presents anyway, but normally I'd get presents even if other people aren't getting me presents. But this year they were like, no, we're not doing it. And then I was like, to be fair, we're travelling and stuff.
Yeah,
now.
thank God.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It is nice, I have to admit. Don't get me wrong, when you're there and
I've got a good idea, it really stresses me out if I haven't got a really good idea. There's certain people, like Liam's dad's really hard to buy for, I think, whereas everyone else is pretty easy to buy for. There's always one or two people in the family. My mum's quite hard to buy for, actually.
This is where the challenge comes in because of the €7 for us.
Yeah.
Because you can just go and buy anything, really, couldn't you? Do you know what I mean? But really finding bits and bobs. So, for example, I'll give an example. For my father-in-law, I got him, it's like €4. It's like a watch so they play paddle, and just one day he mentioned that they all argue or debate over what the points is because they never can remember whose turn it is or whatever the words are in paddle, right? So it's like this watch it's a point system, so you can
That's so smart.
That €4, but then I've still got €3 to spend on him.
Yeah,
so I got him something. What else did I get him? A couple of his favourite chocolate bar.
Nice.
And other bits and bobs like that. But it's little things like that you just put together.
Like you say, when you got a really good, that's going to go down really well.
But I wasn't looking for that.
You just came.
I was like, oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's more annoying is when you've only got like €1 and you just, I really want to find something, and then you've just spent, say, I don't know, €3 on something that, oh my God, I could have got like three. Some things are just like €1 and they're amazing, and some things like €3 and then nothing.
Yeah.
But it is. I do love it. It's absolutely, and that's what Christmas is about. They're the memories that we come in with all different people.
Because, like you say, it's harder to find that gift, so it's actually more like, oh my God, I love that. Yeah.
And it's lovely. I wait every year. If I don't get a book every year, I'm like, oh, I've got no book.
Yeah, I need a diary and a book, and I've waited for this.
It is. I just love it. It is
Yeah.
really, really, really good.
So would you ever consider going away and being on holiday for Christmas?
I have been. We went before. We was in Disneyland for one Christmas when Lexi and my niece was young. I can't remember now, but they were young. She was walking.
They're about 2 or
yeah,
something,
let's say, but they were young, you know. And don't get me wrong, obviously it was magical. It was amazing. Da 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 da. We could have done it at any time, and to be fair, it was so lovely. But I just like doing
been
it
at home and then did that another time.
You know what I mean? And I would never change it. But
yeah.
As because it was actually on Christmas Day. Don't get me wrong, it was amazing. But just taking into account, you know, what mums and dads have to do with travelling and things like that. In that season, it's very,
stressful.
very difficult.
Yeah.
And it's worth it. Of course, it's worth it. It's all amazing. But I think if
you wouldn't make a habit of
I've done it now, so I've done
it once.
And I don't think I'd want to be away again on Christmas. Maybe when I'm older now, when I'm older and the kids are older, I wouldn't mind waking up in the Bahamas and having that kind of a Christmas day.
Yeah.
But because they're young at the minute, I'm a bit in between, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I just want to embrace that as much as I can.
So maybe
and make the most
when they're
of it,
a little, because Mason be older, but maybe when the others are teenagers.
Yeah, I just feel.
To be fair, my mum said that though, as they get older, you lose that excitement and that magic because, like,
just everything that comes with
even just like the Christmas list, like they have so many things that they want. Whereas when you get older, it's like, I just want a new phone. Yeah, like, and the presents is like,
it does everything.
It becomes a bit predictable. There's no excitement.
Yeah, it is very, very different.
And the presents become smaller because they become more expensive.
Exactly. It's just a different stage, you know. So I think for me and what Christmas is about, I feel like Christmas brings us back. Or not bring us back because it was before that, but you know, like how COVID made everyone realise what really matters and what presents is being present. You know, that sort of thing. I feel like that. Well, most people it did anyway. And I feel like you get back to that over Christmas because you know you've got that time off. You know, you're together. You're at home. You don't have to get changed if you don't want to get changed.
Yeah.
And you know, you just.
I think it depends because it's usually a lot of family stuff, which is great for most people. But some people go quite excessive on the gifts and it is about spending and overspending and stressing out and stuff. And it loses that, I don't know, at the end of it, it's like, it doesn't really matter if you had the perfect dinner and the perfect present.
Well, yeah.
But people do get lost in that.
But that's where I stay in my bubble.
Like you say, I think you've got that good balance.
Yeah, but I stay in my bubble because if you did look at posts and this, that and the other, you'd think, fucking hell, you know? And you can't think like that.
No.
It wouldn't matter well, it probably would have, but it wouldn't really have mattered, you know, if there was nothing under that tree because we're together and we're all happy and we could. Do you know what's weird? I think even some of their old games were coming out on Christmas Day. Yeah. You know, which is just because they know that we're together and we're present and we can actually play a game and be there together and, you know what I mean?
Whereas I'm looking forward to get, like, in a couple of years' time when, like,
but you're at a different stage.
When we can do the games and stuff. It was too chaotic for us to do games. We did a little bit of games, some quick games we did. My mum got Case in a couple of games, which were quite easy to play. I Smarter Than a Box of Rocks or something was one that was quite easy to do. And we got like Snap and the memory games and the standard things, which was good.
But they are, I just, that for me is what it's about. And and that's all they want is your time and your presence, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, and I went to before Christmas as well. We went to this musical, didn't we, me and Lexi, at Benidorm Palace. Oh. We went to this K-pop musical.
Yes. It was the day we left because otherwise we obviously would have been there.
It was good. Lexi loved it and all the girls and boys loved it. I'm just going to make a little comment. I personally think that in a musical, the performers should be able to sing.
They're not singing.
They wasn't singing. They had a microphone.
Oh, but they just...
to talk. So when they were talking, you know, doing a different scene, But when it came to singing, they didn't sing. And it really annoyed me because it's a musical.
It's a musical, but it is also like their specific voices.
I know, I get it.
So I get it, but I would have expected them to sing.
And it may just show how I haven't been to a musical or a play or show in a long time, because all the backdrop was digital.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, like, might be just me sound well old school now. So, you know, like, cut scene, curtains closed.
Yeah.
Open, and it's a new scene. Yeah. No, it was just
flicking.
Yeah.
Wow.
That annoyed me. I just felt really old. Like, this was in myself, by the way. I was obviously having a fab time.
No, but I know what you mean.
It was just little things for me. I was like, oh, that's not like... I think it's because I probably had this... I imagined
it's because some of the stuff's nostalgic, isn't it? Like, even when me and Liam were in London, like, we never went to Portsmouth. We were in Sandbanks and we went to London. But the day that we were in London, my mum had drove with my dad and Kaysen and Hayden down to Portsmouth, and my dad looked after Hayden, but my mum took Kaysen to a pantomime.
Yeah.
In our like local theatre. The same place that he watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He got the golden ticket, didn't he, for Hayden's baby shower. So yeah, he went to a pantomime, which was Aladdin. And it was so good because one of my mum's like best friends since she was really young works there. She got them to give Kaysen a shout out. So he was like, hi to Kaysen from Spain. And Tony was there with her girls, because I only realised till that night. Yeah, my goddaughter. I only realised that evening she posted pictures, and I went, were you there today? I was like, did you hear Kaysen's shout out? And I was like, I wasn't there, so I didn't get to see them. But yeah, that was really nice. But that's a proper theatre.
Yeah, so maybe that's
and
because
actually,
I imagined it like that. I was not a little bit disappointed, obviously.
I know what you mean.
You know, it was...
Well, my mum's taking Kaysen to that same theatre for K-pop in February, because that was one of his presents. Like so I don't know if it's going to be a similar thing to you, where that's just the stage,
gonna be...
or if they're going to have...
Yeah.
Because I think it's only one day, so they can't have all the stage stuff. But yeah,
it was just very different.
To be confirmed if they're going to sing. But I get what you mean. Like,
it was obviously a different experience to me. For me, and obviously, you know, when you imagine something, I don't get me wrong, it was amazing.
I would have imagined them to sing.
Yeah. So the kids were. Lexi was happy. Yeah. She was. There was a bit where she was sitting down, and I felt like all the kids were sitting down. I was thinking, no. Get up, stand up and dance. You know, get up and dance. She was like, I've got no room. I was like, go over the balcony.
I remember actually when I went to when me and Liam were in Vegas, we booked a Michael Jackson show, and it was the opposite. I expected him to just dance and not sing and mouth it, but he sang, and it was like, wow. So yeah, it is funny.
So I was like, you've got to make the most
to when you
Yeah.
expect.
What did make me laugh is Lexi's is a very loud person anyway, isn't she? But she's a very loud clapper. Very, very loud.
That's so weird that you say that.
So what she was doing, like, every scene was only like 10, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, like when this digital scene was changing. But no, every scene, you know, was only like 10, 20 seconds. But Lexi was clapping on every scene. And then she was making it, so obviously everyone joined in with the clap. So it was like, first scene finished.
Yeah.
Second scene finished. Lexi made it, and everyone was like, Lexi, I've got to clap on every scene.
It's funny you say that, because I'm a loud clapper, and I didn't realise till I think Liam said it when...
You're in the comedy club by yourself.
Even before, when we went to Kaysen's show, and I'm like... And he's like, why are you clapping so loud? And I'm like, because I obviously cup a little bit, and it's really loud. Yeah. So yeah, me and Lexi are loud clappers.
You'd be the clappers. She does it on the plane and everything. She tries to start the clap off on the plane. It's so funny. And one more thing, why we're talking about Christmas, do you know what? I'm not going to lie, I keep forgetting because it just happened.
So much.
Yeah, but it just happened, and it was like, whoa, and then Boxing Day carried on. So my mother and my father-in-law and my sister and my brother-in-law got me and Mitch a mini moon to Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah. How nice.
Obviously, our ceremony's in April, so we're going in May.
Oh.
And it's really nice because we were actually talking about Amsterdam as well.
I was going to say, we were talking about Amsterdam.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going there. It's only a weekend.
Oh, that's lovely.
But yeah, I'm really excited. Really, really excited, actually.
Well, if they hadn't, I don't think you would have actually done anything.
No, probably not. I'm still unbooked my...
That's what I mean. Like, you still got a lot that you still need booking that would have took, like, no priority.
My uncle even rang my mum the other day, like, does Charlotte have anywhere? You know, she's like, no, she's in Spain. So that's all I can tell you.
Might be in the garden.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so, and that was a little bit of a realisation as well, like, May.
Yeah.
Shit. like we've got a lot to get done.
We're also going away in March.
I know. So yeah. So
it's
really
coming around really
lovely.
quickly, actually. And yeah, it was. I can't remember what day it was, but while we were in England, we all booked a family holiday to go to Ibiza, first week of June. So that'll be nearly Hayden's second birthday.
Is it. And actually, when you start thinking about it, I feel like this year really flew.
Oh God, yeah.
And now already I'm like, oh my God, that's there.
Oh crap!
We're gonna have a cry again now.
Right, yeah, we're gonna go now and have a anxiety panic attack.
Just realise how much more we got to do.
Yeah, let's get our lists out and let's get organising. But no, thanks for joining for another week and hearing all about our Christmas festivities.
Yeah, we hope you all had...
It's been lovely.
Yeah, we hope you had a lovely festive season.
Great time.
Whoever, because there is people out there who it's not a happy time for.
No.
You know? So we're here talking about family and it's great and it's that and it's actually a time for some people that's not a happy time.
Yeah.
You know? So you're not alone and there's people out there you can talk to, you know? So don't be alone. It's about being together.
Being together.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we lost someone in our family in end of September, which was really unexpected, and they were young and it's not nice. So
reflecting,
even though it was caused us to all get together for Christmas, which obviously was something that came out of it, it's still sad when you're going through them first kind of celebrations without someone.
It feels like you shouldn't celebrate in a way.
Yeah, if you kind of feel a bit wrong for having a good time, but would they want you to be miserable?
No, they wouldn't. And it's bringing you together.
And we can all be sad together.
At
least we're together. And like I say, a lot of that people we were with on Christmas Day, we haven't been together on Christmas Day. I can't even tell you when. But they were the memories of growing up when we was all together and we were at my nan and granddad's house. There was loads of us and it was chaotic and mad and and
then, like you say, it brought it all bad. It's just a little bit of an effort.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, some people don't have families or families that they talk to. But there is people. You've got your everyday people, or your work people, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anything, therapy, anything. There's always someone to talk to. So definitely don't be alone. But a Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes.
You filthy animal.
And a Happy New Year.